And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Zach LaVine.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Porzingis. Jaren Jackson is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George, and it's done in at the point guard position. And for Boston, we've got Brown. Sabonis is out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Maxey, and it's Booker in at the shooting guard. And for those who are tuning in for offensive fireworks, Doris might be a little disappointed in this one.
Right, Kev, but if you love gritty defensive play, this is the place to be. Listen, we may not get spectacular buckets, but I guarantee you every point is going to be well earned.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Back to Maxey. Pass to Brown. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Just 3 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Maxey, no good. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against Oklahoma City. George passes to Porzingis. Jackson down low, working on Booker. These Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
He misses the free throw.
And you love how Jackson Jr. has responded to setbacks and injury in his career. He doesn't get discouraged, just makes him work harder.
Good on the second free throw. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this, and one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And it's Brown missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
He gets that one.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
Now, here's Sabonis. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Here's George. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. 11 feet away. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Maxey finds Sabonis. Back to Maxey. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Jackson.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Well, the mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
Down against Maxey. Williams, a screen on Dunn. Maxey, and stolen by Dunn. Here's George. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Brown against Leonard. Williams, a screen on Leonard. Brown feeling it out a bit. Boston again missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Chris Dunn has proven over and over he is not afraid of drawing contact on these shots.
It's his first trip to the line.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Dunn against Maxey. Booker with it. 43 points out last game. Shot clock at 6. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Booker.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Domantas Sabonis. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And as you were saying, one of the better rebounders in the league. He just has that tireless work ethic that also motivates the rest of his teammates. You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded, and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
Here's Brown. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Sabonis kicks to Booker. Off target from 3-point range. Chicago leading by 9. Dunn passes to Jackson. Here's Porzingis. Over Williams. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Now here's Williams. He has yet to score.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Here's Leonard. They lead by 11. Porzingis can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Shoots from 14. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Leonard. Rebound by Williams.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Buries it from 3-point range.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
George against Booker. Here's the 3. And Paul George gets the 3.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Sharch checked in for Domantas Sabonis. And Chicago also making a switch. Levine's checked in. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Chicago. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And checking out Boston, 2.5 games back.
And you know, for the Celtics, they'd probably say they'd expect to be a little higher in the standings at this point, but you can't get too down if you're them. They're still knocking on the door with an opportunity to get that top spot.
And I don't think anyone will be surprised if they do get it. They've been there before, and despite going through a little bit of a lull, we know they're capable of playing as well as any team in this league.
On defense, Boston. They trail by 11. Jackson finds Porzingis. That three off the mark.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Sharch. Nice D from Porzingis. Chicago is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's George missing. And for the Celtics, they're shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. To the inside, here's Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Doris, one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
First free throw is good. So this is the first of 2 in a row. These two teams will play against each other. Greg, any advantages or disadvantages?
Well, I mean, I feel in the first game, you can run your game. That second time around is when you get to dig deep into the film and try and make adjustments.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Maxey.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Hits the three-point bomb.
He set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
And so George will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 6-point lead. To the middle. Trying to find Porzingis. That's it to him.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Wright. Brown outside. Back to Wright. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. The Celtics second.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Free throw drops for Wright. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Chicago. Dante Exum comes in for George. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's Levine. And that one is off. Good D by Booker. Pass to Brown. Right outside. Inside. And the dunk by Booker.
You can see when a guy like Devin Booker sees a lane to the rim, he's going to exploit it.
Bulls leading by 5. Outside, Porzingis. Leonard with no one around. Good on the triple. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Some changes for Boston. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And Maxey subbed in for Booker. Here's Maxey. He had 27 points last game. Pass to Cornett. Takes the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Outside, Porzingis. Three-pointer. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Here's Maxey. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Levine. Over the last month, getting it done. Averaging 17 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time, and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. And here's Porzingis, following Jaylen Brown's three. Clock at 4, Leonard. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Leonard's got 9.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Here's Brown. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Leonard, and that comes off the assist by Levine. 11 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
Brown finds Saric. Back to Brown. Leonard with the steal. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And now an 11-point Bulls lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bulls?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And so it's Exum with it. They'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to Levine. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Maxey. It's all in by the Bulls. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
There has to be a willingness to take. We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Porzingis with a screen on Brown. And here's Leonard from 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Bulls, guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Bulls leading by 7. They've got Saric. White is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic, and it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Levine deciding where to go with it. Outside Jackson. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Boston's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Bogdanovic passes to Maxey. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Maxey's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Celtics. Outside Jackson. Pass to Levine. The 3. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Maxey with it. Guarded by Levine. Levine against Maxey. Nice D from Levine. Bulls leading by 8. Done outside. Outside Jackson. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Celtics. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Right with a screen on Levine. For 3. Out to Saric. Tries again. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Boston. Maxey against Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Levine.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Celtics trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Dunn against Bogdanovic. Dunn kicks to Levine. 6 to shoot. Jackson setting the pick here for Levine. And there's Jackson on the assist by Levine. Jackson's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Luke Cornette, he's checked in for Boston. Okogie comes in for Wright. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Devin Booker.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here's Maxey. He's got 7. Outside Bogdanovic. To the paint. Looking to end the run, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but rarely does.
Well, he found an opening he liked that time and took full advantage of what the defense gave him.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Boston. It's a 13-point game. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Maxey. Right side Sabonis. There's the pick. It's Brown with the drive. Clock is at 3. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Outside, George. On the wing, Levine. Jackson setting the pick here for Levine. They get it back, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
Down against Maxey. Brown outside. Bogdanovich with a screen on George. There's Brown with the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers. This is about the extent of Mitchell Robinson's game, but boy, he's putting in work in the mid-range.
Back to Maxey. On the wing, Brown. To stop the drought. Excellent D there from George. Chicago leading by 17. Back to Dunn. Pass to Jackson. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Okogie, guarded by Robinson. And here's Bogdanovich for 3.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
Right side, Levine. Rebound, Boston.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Some changes for Boston. Sharch comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Booker in for Maxey. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Levine. Brown against Leonard. Sabonis' screen on Leonard. 6 on the shot clock and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
You know, it's such a pleasure to watch Domantas Sabonis play the game. Yes, he's got absolutely God-given talent, but he also has an incredible understanding and feel for the game, and he plays it the right way.
And the first one drops. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
He's off on the second. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough. A moment here to see the stats for Booker. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging 36 points, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You think back to Josh Okogie's rookie season. This guy stepped up and became a starter. He's proven always ready for the next big challenge.
Pass to Leonard. In the corner, George with it. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. George has got 5.
How good is Paul George at getting separation? He uses the screen perfectly and sticks it to the defense.
Here's Sabonis. Porzingis with the block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Okogie, guarded by Porzingis, and that's a foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Okogie, defended by George. Sabonis at the elbow. Shot clock at 5.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
The offensive rebound. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Jackson's got 6 here in this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Okogie. Sabonis against Porzingis. Right side Sabonis. Over Porzingis. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
That in-between game, that mid-range jumper is sweet by Sabonis.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Sharks. Brown against Jackson. Brown the pass to Okogie. No good from outside. And so George will bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Dunn. It's deflected.
Boy, the raw athleticism and then the instincts of Josh Okogie to get up and send that shot back.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brown wide open. He fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Brown against Leonard. Jackson a screen on Brown. Leonard looking around. Clock at 6. Over Brown. Sharks grabs the board. Celtics trail by 16. Booker outside. Left side, Sabonis. Brown sets a screen for Sabonis. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. George finds Dunn. Now here's Leonard. Now here's Porzingis. Defended by Sabonis. Shoots a fader. Porzingis can't hit. Celtics shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Booker at the elbow. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Dunn. Here's George. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Okogie, guarded by Jackson. Booker against Dunn. Booker no good. The Bulls leading by 16. And it's Dunn in the corner. 1:06 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by the Celtics. Booker with it. George picks him up. Here's Okogie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
What we know about Josh Okogie, this guy's a physical player. He does not mind mixing it up on his way to the cup.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
The first one falls.
Guys, when we think of Josh Okogie, the athleticism is eye-popping, and the relentlessness with which he plays a game, that will be what keeps him on the floor.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Robert Williams comes in for Saric, and Maxey subbed in for Booker. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Bulls. Dante Exum comes in for Dunn. Chicago leading by 14. Exum dishes to Leonard. Outside, Porzingis over Williams. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter. Leonard against Brown. Pass to Okogie. Down low. Nice ball movement by Boston. Williams' shot is off.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Takes it out to Leonard. Shoots over Brown. And it's Leonard missing.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. So both teams changing it up here. And he sinks the second. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That one, no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kristaps, a huge first half for you. Any tweaks to the shot, or did you just have it going?
Changing my shot? No. I mean, I'm shooting well. I missed a couple of threes now, but...
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Chicago Bulls. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh, my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Bulls.
This is the kind of selfless effort you love to see. They bought it into the game plan. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, guys.
That coaching staff has to be thrilled with what they've seen so far. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, Boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The Bulls leading by 15. Taking a look at the Bulls. Zach LaVine is out there with George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. 2 points. That one goes. LaVine's got 10 points.
And over the years, LaVine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Brown outside. Back to Booker. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Sabonis with the steal. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Bulls leading by 19 points. Outside, George. Pass to Porzingis. Deflects the pass. Taken away by Williams. Here's Booker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Porzingis.
Well, free throw attempt numbers indicate just how difficult someone is to guard. Booker certainly in the hard-to-check category.
So he gets them both.
You love that Devin Booker now has experienced postseason success because there were some who questioned his greatness. Now that conversation is over.
LaVine passes to Leonard. Outside, Porzingis shoots the 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Porzingis has got 19 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Brown outside. Back to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
It doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. And stolen by Maxey. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Stolen by LaVine. Fast break, here comes Chicago. The shot by George, wide open. Offensive rebound. Celtics trail by 18. Booker with no one around gets an open look and hits. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, Booker welcomes this offensive responsibility. Very capable of carrying the load.
To the middle and taken away by Brown. Williams kicks to Booker. Sabonis the pass to Maxey. Booker up top. From the arc. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team. Here's Brown. 10 points for him. Outside, Maxey. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound collected by Levine.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport. And a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question. And it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Booker. Chicago grabs the miss. George has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Pass to Porzingis. Boston grabs the miss. And here is Brown. He's got 10. Williams has a screen for Brown. Cans it from downtown. Brown's got 13.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown in pick-and-roll play. Just gets to a spot and scores it.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Dunn is checked in for the Bulls. What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. Devin Booker third.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
On the wing, Jackson. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. George finds Dunn. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson has the open look. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics trail by 17. Brown outside. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Dunn dishes to Jackson. Dunn against Maxey. Jackson passes to Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Very tough to affect the shot of Porzingis without leaving your feet. And KP, because of that, has the ability to keep them off balance.
The first free throw is good. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Dunn. Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And he makes the first. That one is no good. And here's Boston. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Brown finds Williams. Booker outside. Shoots over Leonard. Chicago grabs the miss. George has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's Leonard with the jam.
Kawhi Leonard reminding folks he's still got a vertical. Look out.
The specter of injury seems to always loom over Paul George's career, Doris.
Well, Kevin, I think it's very hard for Paul George fans to take out of their mind completely that gruesome injury he suffered. But we've got to give this young man a ton of credit. He has managed his play and his health to a very high level and still one of the most gifted players this game has seen.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
That free throw good from Brown. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his three-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision-making, and there's still another level to come.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Leonard. Averaging about 24 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
Both good from the line that time.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw good from Brown.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Here's Dunn. Outside, George. Pass to Leonard. Over to the wing. Porzingis sets the pick for Dunn. 5 on the clock, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Maxey. From outside the arc, it's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Right side Jackson, the 15-footer. And George kicks to Leonard over Booker, and it's Leonard missing. Celtics trail by 16. Brown with it. Leonard picks him up. Brown the pass to Maxey. Celtics passing it around. Charge a screen on Leonard. And And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
Boston making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And then for Chicago, Robinson's checked in for Jackson. And Levine subbed in for Paul George. Outside Leonard. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis sets the pick for Dunn. Out to Porzingis. Outside Levine. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Booker. Booker's got 5 rebounds tonight. Maxey in the corner. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Levine dishes to Robinson. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 17.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Down kicks to Booker. Pass to Bogdanovich. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Dunn looking over the floor. Now Leonard. He's covered by Maxey. From 7. That one off the back iron and out. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
Timeout.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And some changes here for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Saric in for Jaylen Brown. Boston on D. They trail by 14. Porzingis kicks to Dunn. Robinson a screen on Maxey. Dunn finds Robinson. And it's good for 2. 6 points for Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Saric outside. Pass to Booker. Launches it. And the Celtics another 3.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Outside Leonard. Over Bogdanovich. Leonard finagling one in close.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
On the wing, Booker. This one for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Booker's got 24 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Porzingis sets the pick for Levine. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
Done against Maxey. Lets it go from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Levine's shot is off.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Booker. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 26 points for him.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Robinson a screen on Bogdanovich. And here's Leonard from 3. Drills it from outside. Leonard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Bulls. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. and there's nowhere to go but up for him. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Wright, Bogdanovich out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Brown, and it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. That's the Boston 5. Here's Brown. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. George with the bounce pass. Outside Jackson. Outside Levine. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 5 assists tonight. Wright looking around. Pass to Brown, over Levine, and Levine with the block.
Wow, solid swat from Levine. Coaches and teammates appreciate when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Wright outside. Cornette passes to Bogdanovich. Left side, Brown. That shot, no good. Nice D from Levine to the left side wing. Exum with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Blocked again. George against Bogdanovich. Launches from deep. Kept alive. Here's Robinson, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And here are the Bulls now. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And this is why Brown is one of the very best in our game. He's so good at getting into the flow.
For 3, Levine. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists here tonight.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Brown jams it in.
This guy, one of the most elite athletes in the game, Jaylen Brown, finishes beautifully.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside Jackson. Outside Levine. The tray. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Cade is checked in, and Okogie subbed in for Bogdanovich. Right, the pass to Brown. Over George. And he can't bank that one in. Up top, Exum. Guarded by Wright. Brown against George. Levine wide open. And the Bulls another 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Okogie, guarded by Levine. Brown against George. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Brown. He's covered closely. Boston again missing. George against Wright. George passes to Exum. Puts one up from 19. And Boston with the rebound. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Here's Kata. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What a pretty pass from DeLon Wright. This guy can play 1 or 2, but that passing ability is important at either position.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Brown. Devin Booker comes in for Josh Okogie. And Maxey subbed in for Wright. Chicago also making some changes. Porzingis is coming in for Robinson. And it's Leonard in for Dante Exum.
They are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
The Bulls leading by 22. Outside Jackson takes a 3. Booker pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
And he knocks down the first one.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
Right, he's checked in for Boston. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Pass to George. Inside. Here's Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got 22.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long haul.
Here's Sabonis, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger. Domantas Sabonis may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. He conducts his business quietly, but boy, is he a force.
Porzingis can't hit. Celtics trail by 20. Maxey on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Pass to Wright. Williams, a screen on Levine. 5 to shoot. Here's Wright. And Levine with the block. Booker against George. Now here's Leonard. Outside, Porzingis from deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. 16 feet away. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Boy, Maxey can burn you even when the defender is right there.
Levine passes to Jackson. Outside Leonard. From past the arc. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. Leonard with the steal. George against Booker. Kicks it out to Leonard. Outside, Levine. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside, Sabonis. Booker up top, defended by George. Shoots it up. Got a piece of it. The Bulls leading by 18. Left side, Levine. Back to George. Inside, they could use a bucket. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Leonard's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Maxey passes to Sabonis. Booker outside. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Maxey. Over George. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And for the Bulls, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. A 3 from Leonard. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Leonard's got 27 points.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And George, here we go. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
That's good from George.
Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Wright. And both free throws good for Paul George. And so Booker will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Brown. Over Levine. Brown, no good.
And even though the quarter has been a struggle, it doesn't look like he's lost his confidence. He keeps looking for a shot.
And he gets it to go.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Sabonis with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. And another miss by Boston.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Leonard the pass to Jackson. Well, when you talk about the NBA going global, the last 6 MVPs, Doris, as you know, all international players.
Kevin, what I love about this is the NBA wants the best players, regardless of where they come from. There's a time where American players just dominated that award for years and years. Fact of the matter is, it's good for the game to get the baddest, best players in the world, and we've done that.
First one falls for him. And so Jackson nails both of them. And so it's Boston with it. Now Booker, pass to Brown. To end the run, the drive by Booker.
Boy, just great instincts with great length. Kawhi Leonard, since he entered the league, has been a tremendous defender.
The Bulls shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. Outside Jackson. Outside Leonard. From downtown. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 8th assist here tonight.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Williams has a screen for Brown. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Leonard finds Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Maxey. Sabonis trying to get open. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Domantas Sabonis has the ability to keep possessions alive. He's crafty getting position, gets to the offensive window. That's nicely done.
The wide open look here for Porzingis. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Jaren Jackson.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And that's tough to guard against. Maxey is just so quick off the ground with that pull-up.
Levine passes to Jackson. Brown against Leonard. Six to shoot. Shot on the wing. Boston grabs the miss. Booker with it. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defensive hat on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
You took it to them when it mattered, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Jaren Jackson.